Welcome to the Plan to Rise Above podcast powered by P.M.G Wealth Management, a registered investment advisor. We believe that you should strive to get 1% better every day, where every dollar needs a home, and compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And with the Plan to Rise Above, you control your own destiny.
The tax code is trying to get you to save versus spend, invest in ownership versus just wages, and then also long-term thinker versus short-term thinker, right? So again, that is kind of the basics of the tax code.
The government, too, they don't want people that are always going to be dependent on them. So with them giving you incentives, that makes you more independent, more self-sufficient, and you're not always counting on a government paycheck. You can create your own.
Yeah, and the government doesn't want you to rely on their paycheck either. They'd rather have you build these retirement accounts, these incentives, so that you can fund your own retirement and not have to rely on Social Security.
Yeah, and that's Correct. A trend we've seen even with, the pension system. It went from pensions, the companies taking on all the risk, to passing it on to the consumer and having consumers have a 401k and to kind of take initiative on their own to be self-sufficient. So it's something we keep seeing, and it's something people need to adapt to and kind of embrace.
Let's start, I guess, at the beginning, right? And the first one we have, which everybody is pretty familiar with at this point, is the retirement accounts, right? 401k, the employee-sponsored plans. Anything you want to add on there? I kind of feel like we can kind of brush through that one quickly because everybody should know this one.
That one's mainly just the basics. That's setting the foundation. At a minimum, take advantage of your match. That's free money. If your match is 4%, without a doubt, you should be doing 4% or more to your 401k. But I would say that's one of the most basic accounts we're going to talk about.
I actually have a stat on how much people don't utilize their match. It's an estimated $24 billion of employer match on the table every year that are left just unused.
Yeah, that's free money. It's a guaranteed 100% return. If you put in $10,000, your employer gives you another $10,000. Just take it while you can.
Again, going back to the incentive piece, right? The government put that on the table in terms of wanting you to be able to get a deduction. They're not taxing you on that. So if your paycheck is $1,000 or $10,000, you put away 10%. So then you would have, go back to $1,000, you'd have $100 going away into that plan. You're only taxed on $900 today. So you're paying less tax today. That money grows and builds for the future. That hopefully you're in a lower tax bracket at that point, and then you will get that money back. But then also the incentive of the employer match.
Yeah.
And you're saying they leave how much on the table?
$24 billion.
$24 billion. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Might be able to buy the Bulls with that or something. I don't know. But that's
the White Sox. You could save them finally.
Yeah, I might only need $500 million for that. But yeah.
It's a discount.
Most people, again, pretty familiar with the retirement plan through the employer. But again, it all started with Congress at some point saying, hey, we want you to put away money up on this shelf for longer term. Don't call us later. We're giving you this benefit. Go put the money away, right? And then we stacked on from there.
Next up, I would say the health savings account.